Hey there, Matt Harriman, founder and CEO of Pod2 here, and this is Pod2's Planner. So we built the planner because companies like yours asked us to. It was very clear that there needed to be something in the market that gave people really, really good scheduling capabilities. And to us, that means balancing automation and control. So let's get into it. What you're looking at here is a Gantt chart, surprise. And you've got dates across the top, you've got resources down the left. What you're looking at in the middle here are pads. So you can zoom out, zoom in. For now, I'm going to ungroup. So quick hotkey to ungroup the pads so that I can see individual wells. So let's say, we're in our weekly drill schedule meeting or making our kind of near-term operational updates. Well, you can do all of that straight from here. So let's say this well takes 20 days instead of the assumed 14. You see the schedule kind of automatically updates after that. And let's say that for whatever reason there's an issue on that pad and we need to leave it and come back. A lot of times that would cause a big issue and be pretty problematic to do in a lot of tools, but not here. So pretty easily you grab the next two wells on that pad and move them out. And you might notice, as I'm moving this around, the capital and the production volumes down below are changing, and updating before I even drop the wells back on the schedule. And you'll also notice that as I'm dragging them out, that space in between is getting filled. So whatever amount of the schedule, whatever parts of your inventory you allow to be auto-scheduled will be. If you didn't want that to happen, you could do that too. So as I move this out, let's say, we can fit a 3-well pad in here, or let's get a fuller one, right? Let's get a 4-well pad there. Or we can pop it up to a different rig line and the exact same kind of thing happens, right? And let's say, we don't want to wait all the way, 3 or 4 months until we come back to that pad. We want to go ahead and frack the ones that have already been drilled. Well, we can set the start date for these wells back here, and we can pull these forward. We can pull these forward to wherever we want them. These, now we have a little gap here because we've overridden things. We can close that in, and the rest of the schedule just kind of works. So what you're seeing here is scheduling mode. So in scheduling mode, you've got full control. When you drag a well to a certain place, it's going to stick there forever. Right? No matter what, as the schedule updates, it's not going to move. Durations, dates, if you stick it on a specific resource, not going to move. Now, let's say we've got our near-term schedule the way that we need it, and we want to zoom out and look at how that's going to impact the rest of this year. Maybe we want to take a look at our budget. So we can switch capital to annual, switch it to net. We can even regroup things. And so we're back at the pad level. And now I'm going to switch to what we call planning mode. So this is where you're not sticking things on exact dates, you're changing the priorities. So you're moving pads around. So if I want to grab the Mia pad, pull it in front of the dynos, I can do that. If I want to grab this colors pad, because I don't like how some of the gapping is on the frac schedule, I can take it out and see what happens, right? So you've got a lot of capability, a lot of flexibility to very quickly create new what ifs. Maybe only present 3 scenarios to management, but the 1,000 iterations and little tweaks that go into it before that, those just get so easy. And what we find is, one, the ultimate scenarios, the ultimate plans that come out of this are better. And 2, you can also disqualify options a lot quicker. So if somebody has a favorite pad because it's named after their kid or something, you can go ahead and show that if we pull that one forward, the economics are worse, the capital's worse, that doesn't fit our budget, whatever the case may be. So companies are using this right now for very near-term operational scheduling, like I showed in the beginning, and they're also using it for life of field, long-term planning as well. So other what-ifs that are pretty common are around resources. So what if we add a rig? So we can do that really quickly. For this example, I'll just copy that one, and let's say it comes in 2025. So what if we add a new rig at the beginning of next year? We go back to the schedule, and it's automatically updated, right? So the wells that are available to be done later in the schedule get pulled forward. It's going to stick to the rules that you tell it. So if you've designated which pads need to be worked by which rigs, then it's not going to move those. So getting to these other what ifs, getting to these other scenarios, super quick. We're really excited about where this is headed. We'd love to hear from you on, what you like about this, what you see, what else you might want it to do, and things like that, because we want the best tool to exist for the industry. My name is Matt Harriman with Pod2, and this is Pod2's Planner. Thanks.